So this is the president of Canyonville Academy, and we're delighted to have Mumm here. Dr. Wade Mumm is from Orlando, Florida. Wade, you are president over 2 schools now. We have a sister school in Ohio. And can you tell us a little bit about that and how that's going?
Liberty Christian School is the name of our sister school there in Columbus, Ohio, actually just outside of Columbus, Ohio. It is a school of about 500 students from daycare all the way up to year 12, to the 12th grade. And it is in the heartland of America. It really is. That's known as sort of, the farming area of our country and so forth. So it's just a great location. It's wonderful to have 2 schools together, and we are sister schools. So we have a great event that is coming up where we're going to be able to send our students from Canyonville Academy to the school there in Ohio. We're calling it the Heartland of America Experience. So the kids should really enjoy it. It'll give them an opportunity to go and spend some time there in Ohio at the school, go to classes, go to basketball games, really interact with the students. And that's actually, Corey, as you know, our plan here as Canyonville Academy is to really introduce our students into the American culture. So we have various experiences that they have here in the Canyonville area. They're interacting with people in our community as well as other American students right here in our area. So we're just putting an additional emphasis on this because now we have, of course, the sister school there in Ohio.
And I'm really excited. So we're doing that. When are we looking at this Heartland American Experience?
Yeah, we hope to do it every spring. So every spring around spring break, something like that, is when we hope to do it. So that'll be coming up in a few months here, and then we'll try to do it every year, maybe twice a year even. And then eventually we also want students to come from Ohio to come here to Canyonville as well. And then they will have the experience on the west coast of the United States, which is a total different thing for them as well.
I agree, and that's really cool because a lot of those kids in that heartland in Ohio have never been around international students, and so this would be an amazing experience for them. So I'm really, really excited, and just the benefits of having a sister school. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Corey, as our CEO here at Canyonville Academy, of course, the safety of our students is number one, isn't it? So what are some things that you're doing to make sure that our students are safe and with COVID and everything going on?
Well, we're doing a lot. We're keeping all the mandates here from Oregon, from ODE, the Oregon Department of Education, and CDC. And just monitoring all the time what's going on in the county, because Douglas County is a large county, but we have a very low number of cases. We are in the 250s right now for cases, but when you got 100,000 people or 110,000 people in the county, I mean, that's still a small part of the community. And so basically here in Canyonville, we have 0 cases in Canyonville. The kids feel really confident because of that. They're comfortable. They feel that they can just put their masks on when they're asked to leave the campus, and they go to the Dollar General store or the Ray's Market around here, and they just feel they have a little bit of freedom to be themselves, and that is key for the kids. You know, when kids are teenagers, they like to go to a store, they like to wander a little bit with their friends. So we've also added touchless sign-in and sign-outs using QR codes. And that has been an amazing thing because students, they don't have to touch a pen or anything else. So it's really, really helped with just continuing with keeping everything disinfected and clean, germ-free. So what we're doing is we have created cohorts in the dorms. So the dorms, there's the girls' dorm and the boys' dorm, and then on top of that, the kids are following when they go in, use like the restrooms and take showers. We have cleaning supplies, disinfectant for them, and so everything is cleaned right away. When they arrived, the students actually came and quarantined for 2 weeks previous to school starting, and that was to make sure the community feels safe, and and also give parents peace of mind. So we took care of the students while they were in the dorms for the 2 weeks. And now they're out and about and they feel very confident and comfortable. And here on campus, we have social distancing. We ask the students to keep their distance from each other, but with the fact that now they're established cohorts, the students feel freer and more comfortable. So we have in the bathrooms, example, we have arrows that tell the students which way to go and to exit. We put disinfectant at every doorway, inside and outside buildings. So basically we're making sure that they're kept very safe. They've been through hand washing steps, so they're always washing their hands. And they wear masks in the classroom. So do the teachers. So we feel that we've really followed all the rulings and mandates, and making sure and ensuring that parents are confident that their student is safe. Wade, as president of the school and as the board has been talking, we've had some vision for the school. And can you talk about what is the first thing on our vision?
Sure.
First step.
Well, hey, thank you for asking that question. Listen, the board is just so honored to be working with you as our CEO here on campus and the leaders here. As we look forward to Canyonville, listen, we believe that we can continue the great heritage of Canyonville over 100 years. And COVID and the shutdown and the fires and the riots and all that have certainly challenged us. But as we go forward, we see blue skies ahead. We're hoping to even double the number of students that we have next fall, from this fall to next fall. Amen. So that is critical. We want to expand the number of local students involved. So we've got some great scholarships involved in that, where it can be free for those students.
That's
and
exciting.
We have some already participating in that, but we want to continue to roll that out. So those are some of the student oriented. Remember, the number one thing here for us is a Christian education for great students. Mm-hmm. And so that's students are number one. Now, what helps students the most? Where they live. And probably number one on our list of things that we have a vision for to improve would be the girls' dorm, the girls' building.
Oh, they would love that.
They would love that, wouldn't they?
They would really love that.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so, as CEO, you also know some areas that we're going to be changing in. What are some other things?
Some of the other things on campus is that gymnasium. We are looking forward to painting that gym. It's just that cinder block, and paint just is cheap, and it changes the face. It gives a facelift.
What I'm hoping for that is we've had churches come in and do missions trips and service trips here, and so we're hoping to do that this past summer, weren't we? But because of COVID, our teams couldn't come in. But I think that's got to be one of the top things that a team could come in here and do, and paint that gym and get that done. So hopefully next summer that might be something we can get done.
That would be amazing.
And maybe paint some other buildings as well. We did a lot of the interiors last year.
Yes,
the team that came, we did a lot of interiors and painted the classrooms. Done. So we made some great strides there. We need to get the exterior done, some of those things, don't we? Yeah.
I really appreciate that. One of the big things is this school is known for running and track, and we have a track to redo here. And this whole track, it's got so much history. Where we're standing on right now, it would be an amazing facelift for East Campus to have one of those wonderful rubber tracks, that they have now. And that our runners, because right now our runners are more concerned about where they're running to avoid. We have these amazing trees on campus. Well, we don't want to cut the trees, but the roots have been growing underneath the track and buckling in some areas, so it's really constraints. The runners can't focus on what they're supposed to be doing, so we would love to have an updated track.
That is definitely on our list, and I know that would benefit our sports program overall, wouldn't it? It certainly would. What about this on the side of tech things? Of course, with the way that schools have been changed around the world, we're trying to advance as well as our classes online and so forth, correct?
Yes. Yeah, so this is really cool. We've been doing asynchronous and synchronous classes for students in different countries. So our students are here on campus, but we also have students doing schoolwork like in Kazakhstan. We also have kids doing school in Taiwan because at this point in time, people in Taiwan feel that Taiwan is very safe, so they don't want to send their students out. Same with Kazakhstan, it's a little bit different story, but these kids are able to maintain and take part of the school and benefit from Canyonville Academy.
And you know, kudos to you and the team here, because you did all of those changes so quickly. When COVID came, you had to make all those adjustments. The tech team here, Cameron, the others, just worked so hard on it. Just absolutely amazing what everybody has done.
Couldn't do it without them. They were amazing.
And haven't we also made some great strides? I'm going to continue to make some great strides in bringing in some quality, well-educated faculty as well, teachers, right?
Yes. We have teachers coming in with masters and PhDs, and I'm ecstatic over that. I mean, education as a whole is changing, and so we're trying to just watch what are people wanting, what are people looking for, and continuing to bring excellence into that education. And change is a process, you know, change is quite a process, and so it's like a heavy lift, but we're moving forward, and we have these people coming in, so we're delighted.
And above all, of course, these teachers and the other staff here are fully committed to Jesus Christ, and to not only leading students to Christ, but to growing them up in their faith, discipling them. And that is so dear to my heart, of course. I know it is to yours and everybody that is here. This is truly a calling, isn't it?
So Wade, I'm excited because you started a nonprofit, and it has to do with scholarships, and that is a huge buzzword for everyone.
Exactly.
So can you explain about that?
We've started a new organization we call Freedom Student Scholarships. It's a 501c3 located in Florida. As you know now, we have a network of schools, and so Canyonville Academy would benefit from this as well. So we're starting to raise funds outside of just the typical target audience that you would have here at Canyonville. With Freedom Student Scholarships, Doug Weed is serving as president. I just asked him to do that for this time, and so he certainly has contacts and individuals that he can bring in to help us in these fundraising events in Florida and elsewhere in the United States. So I believe that our students here and Canyonville Academy are going to benefit from these scholarships that we're going to be able to raise.
Amen.
So we just thank you for being a partner with us here at Canyonville Academy. You love the school already, I know that you do, and would you just continue to pray for us, pray for our students, pray for our staff, and pray for the future of Canyonville Academy. We would certainly appreciate it. God bless you. Thanks for watching us today.
Thank you.